I gotta show you guys this. You got me on that one, dude. Bando Hoppa as Black Panther. I support it. If Elliot Page can play Sinan, then Bando Hoppa can play Black Panther. We're just trying to be fair and inclusive, right? Right?
Nerderotic.com.
Apparently Ryan Gosling is Ghost Rider now. Yeah, and I don't know if somebody was like wish casting in the chat, no disrespect. But Ryan Gosling, or not Ryan Gosling, Drew Goddard being attached, and it's like, fuck. I'm going to be excited about that one. But I don't know if they were just wish casting or not. I don't know. We'll find out. I'm going to check real quick. Oh my God, it's been confirmed. Wow. Okay. I like this. Good move. Credit to Disney Marvel for not casting Johnny Blaze as a black lesbian. Johnny Blaze is being played, I'm guessing it's Johnny Blaze, is being played by Ryan Gosling. You get a point, Marvel. I don't know how good the movie's going to be. I don't know who's writing it. I don't know who's directing it. But that is a good Johnny Blaze. A real fucking Ghost Rider. Not Ghost Driver, okay, from Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. But even if it's Johnny Blaze or Danny Ketch, either one I'm good with. I actually like both. I'm a Johnny Blaze guy first because that's who I read first, but let's be real, the better stories are in the 90s. Those are the better stories. So, wow, okay. No, don't, no, you're lying. No. I mean, okay. I guess it could be fine. It could be worse. It could be worse. It could be Nia DaCosta. It could be Michael Waldron. It could be the fucking Russo brothers. But yes, it's directed by Sean Levy. Listen, I Deadpool Wolverine gave it a 7 out of 10. Thought it was all right. Completely carried by Ryan Reynolds and Hugh Jackman. There was some stuff in it I didn't like. There was some stuff in it I did like. Seeing Wesley Snipes back is just the coolest fucking thing ever. Don't tell anybody because it would ruin my reputation as a racist. But yes, you're seeing it correctly. Ryan Gosling. And that's been rumored all day, to be fair. But I'm going to be real. I like it. I like the decision. Will it be a good movie? No fucking idea. What are the chances of it being a good movie? 25%. And that's really high. Okay. Deadpool and Wolverine was carried. Okay. You're not wrong. Shaggy. You're like, Deadpool and Wolverine was carried by Deadpool and Wolverine? Shocking. I'll take that criticism. I will take that criticism. But what it wasn't carried by was the directing, particularly the story, a lot of the side characters, and just them being in that world. It didn't look real or good. And it doesn't hold up upon later viewings as well. Deadpool and even Deadpool 2, I could watch those things again and again. Those are fucking bangers. This one was, but it made a lot of money and it makes sense for Marvel to go with something they're comfortable with. And I just don't know if Sean Levy, I can't say he's got a style, but with Ghost Rider, it has to be horror. That's what it needs to be. It needs to be a perfect blend of superheroes and horror, supernatural horror. So not, indie situational horror. I mean, like demons, hell, that kind of horror. And not the comical kind. Like, I think a Ghost Rider should be rated R. They won't make it that, but it should be. To hell with them kids. And it's also a Ghost Rider, top 3 coolest characters ever created. Not greatest superheroes, coolest characters. He's one of my favorites. Marvel's announced Ghost Rider movie at San Diego Comic-Con starring Ryan Gosling, directed by Deadpool and Wolverine Sean Levy. Oh, coming to theaters in 2028. Well. It'll barely get beat by the Batman 2. So no white Black Panther. I know you're disappointed. I'm disappointed. We all have to live with disappointments. We all have to live with L's in our lives. Right? Yeah, Secret Wars is I think it's the following year, right? Everybody? I thought it was like back-to-back years. I could be wrong. John Cena's Black Panther? No. Too gay. We're waiting for the next announcement. So far, we got one good one. Now, again, Hollywood doesn't deserve the benefit of the doubt. Marvel, Disney does not deserve any benefit of the doubt whatsoever. But a white guy is playing a white guy. Fucking shocking. Yeah, Mahler just commented, directed by Mahler, you were the first one I thought of. There's Mahler, always there to bring me down back to earth. Son of a bitch. The cast of Avengers Doomsday is now on stage, everybody. All right, so here is everybody on stage. Oh my God, it's Ryan Gosling. I do love when Razor Fist points out that he's got kind of uneven eyes. But the thing is, I can't throw that criticism out because I'm the same way. Natural birth. So one eye is a little higher than the other. A little bit of a mongoloid. That's what I'm saying. Okay. I'm just admitting I'm retarded. That's all. So, yeah. So by the way, here is discussing film. Hey, are you surprised Haley Atwell will return in Avengers Doomsday, considering that's the biggest part of the plot? Like, this is a shock. It's like, Kevin, don't waste our time. We've read the spoilers. And you know what? That's another good announcement, because Haley Atwell and her assets showing up in anything makes something 10% better until they do something stupid like in Doctor Strange Mom, like cutting her in half. How could you damage something so perfect? The Russo brothers are now on stage. Oh, thank God. Thank God the directors of Electric State. A new clip from Spider-Man Brand New Day has been shown at San Diego Comic-Con. Includes Spidey and the Punisher fighting the Hulk. Okay, that sounds rad, to be honest with you. He's Professor Hulk, but beginning to lose it. Hulk gets hit with the wed bomb. Sweet. Oh, we got another one. Pedro Pascal. So they're probably just going to talk about Doomsday stuff for a while. See, he looks great. Chris Evans looks fine there. He just didn't look good in that shot. What the fuck is RDJ wearing? I mean, I understand Pedro dressing like that, but what? And RDJ is dyeing the hell out of his hair. You can tell. Hey, what's up, man?
Yeah.
I thought of you when I saw Sean Levy. I'm like, Mahler's going to love this movie.
Fucking that mad. What's funny, it's like, you were expecting a miracle of Ghost Rider movie, were you? And it's like, no, I just didn't want to cut off at the legs the moment it was announced. Like, it would have been nice to believe in something for a second.
It would have. Somebody threw in the chat like, hey, Drew Goddard and Ryan Gosling. I'm like, oh God, please. No.
Sean Levy. And it makes so much sense. He's probably the top of the list right now because of Deadpool and Wolverine. So
yeah, why wouldn't he be? I mean, from their perspective.
And imagine if he makes him a bunch of money with Star Wars, there's no reason to think that will happen. But if it did, he'd be like Disney's #1 director.
Oh, dude. He'll be Sean Disney after that.
But no, yeah, like obviously the Stranger Things stuff, all of his quotes from that documentary we watched, he's like a fabulous retard. He's and he's kind of a creepy person in the sense of like, oh my God, there's nothing in there. You stare straight through his eyes. There's just nothing. It's what he makes. I don't even know that he likes like the creation of film. He's hired gun is obviously what he would count as. Like Peyton Reed is another one.
Yes. Sean Levy reminds me of Peter Safran. They both have a similar look. Mm-hmm. Which is Hollywood guy, like generic Hollywood guy. A little work, in their face. They both have work, by the way, and that bothers me. Okay, especially if you're a dude, that bothers me.
But Ghost Rider is like one of the coolest fucking characters ever, and it's like Ryan Gosling's like, all right, that's an interesting idea. And this him's like, oh my God, it's gonna be such a lame film.
Oh,
it's gonna be so safe, dude.
No, you know who would be a better director? And you're right. You're 100% right. Scott Erickson, guy who did the first Doctor Strange, would be a better director for Ghost Rider.
Oh yeah, I'd take him for sure. There's not many working directors I wouldn't take over Sean Levy, if I'm being completely honest. Though it's complicated. It's like there's two sectors. You know, you get the Ryan Johnson side where they destroy, deconstruct, and subvert everything, or you get the hired gun side where you're basically watching a Quantumania where it's just pure sludge. It's like, which do you want? Well, neither,
I'll watch my Nick Cage Ghost Riders.
Yeah,
love them.
That's kind of what I'm getting at. Like, I feel like Ghost Rider deserves to be a little bit edgy, but he's just not going to be allowed.
No, and he's such a cool hero. And I mean, like, listen, I understand what the Nicolas Cage movies are, but I still love them. But he's got the penance stare. That is one of the coolest powers ever.
Penance stare is fucking awesome. The chain, the look, everything about him, man. It's just like, took this long. By the way, we can't get Blade working, but we can get Ghost Rider working.
I know,
like,
what?
Okay.
Well, they're obviously racist. I mean, that's the only answer to that question.
It's just like, I'm not saying, you should be able to get them all working, if we're being honest. But it's so weird to be like, yeah, we can get the fucking, like, basically judge, jury, executioner character from Beyond the Grave, religious hyper elements. He's not even, like, in terms of morality, is complicated. What does any hero think of him when he does the penance stare? His integration and the complication. What's the history going to be? Are there going to be other Ghost Riders in the basically what I'm saying is Ghost Rider is one of the hardest people to get into the MCU right now. And they're like, yeah, but we can't get a guy who kills vampires. That's just that's too much.
Yeah, it is kind of complicated to get a superhero who rides a motorcycle. I mean, like, so part of his thing is you have to put him in situations where he's riding a motorcycle. And Blade is just a dude that you're not tied to a specific look other than him being black and killing vampires. So you're not.
I mean,
yeah. What you just said, it's like you're not like. There's not a bunch of canon. There's not this honestly, costume people are going to freak out about.
That could easily have been a time where you go find some crazy young passionate director who's got an amazing style and be like, we've checked a whole bunch of people. We're picking you. We're going to give you Blade. All right, you got to be very careful, but it's going to be low budget. And if you prove yourself, it'll get like put in, to the MCU. I just wish that we would enter that stage of experimentation instead of experimenting with bajillion-dollar movies starring everyone's fucking grandpa trying to relive characters that are long dead.
That's kind of me, by the way. This brings us to Doomsday. You're bringing up just throwing in every character we can. Do you have a number of how many people are in this movie? Somebody in the chat said 43, and I think that's a pretty accurate number. So that sounds believable.
I know that you would have read the leaks that came in that one page. Have you seen more detailed leaks?
Yes, I did see the expanded ones that were on Twitter yesterday.
Read them myself, and my only conclusion was like, I believe every last thing this is, except there was like when it said Monica Rambeau breaks up a fight. I was like, really? Are they really going to keep her? But this. I believe a lot of it though, and if everything in that is true, you could probably do a character count in that. I guess
we are the minority. Yes, we are.
Why would they have kept Doctor Strange under wraps?
Well, absolutely. Wouldn't you put Benedict Cabbage Patch on a chair? Like,
shouldn't he be in the marketing? Everyone tends to like him, so
yeah.
No matter what role he has, you'd think he should be out there being like, yeah, Doomsday, woo. He spent $1 bazillion anyway.
I know some of the, and I talked about you behind the scenes when my friend who works at Marvel, who no longer works at Marvel, called me and said, yep, we're getting ready to do this live stream. And then he goes, I don't think you're going to like it. And I'm like, why? He's all, just wait and see. But he said that they did have chairs, and I've told you guys this before for, I'm forgetting his name, Short Round from Temple of Doom. Yeah. And Ryan Reynolds and Hugh Jackman, but they hadn't signed their contracts yet. So they had announced this movie before they technically had Hugh Jackman and Ryan Reynolds in the picture.
Graveyard of chairs ready to go.
Yep.
But they didn't make it.
So there's the new poster. Hey, great looking costume. It's awesome. That doesn't make a good movie though. Reed and Doom's rivalry in Avengers Doomsday is confirmed. God, I hope so.
I feel like this is probably bullshit, honestly.
Yes.
They're saying this because they've had huge backlash from people being like, Wasn't there a post the other day that was like, Doom is not going to have that much interest in Reed, like, at all?
I
It's just
did
like,
see that.
okay.
Yes, that doesn't make any sense.
Going from the leaks, that seems to be. He's not in any way more interested in Reed than he is in everyone else, really. Like, broadly. Though, the bigger leaks that like you said, you'd read. Another reason why I buy it completely is because there's stuff in there that I could believe some people would read and think is great. And I'd be like, oh, the stuff above about like, oh, it's a family and other people getting their happily ever after and universes with incursions while Doom didn't, and he's vengeful. But like, I read it, I'm like, oh, that's gonna be so bad. Like, this is just gonna be so fucking bad.
So the motivation here in the last line is, well, Victor, you did this, says Pedro Pascal, and all of you have lived stolen lives, and now you must give them back.
That's in the leaks.
Yeah, it is in the leaks.
It's not like it's specifically like him versus Reed. It's kind of interesting that they framed it that way. It's more Doom doesn't like that a bunch of other people have broken the universe's rules to get what they want, whereas he didn't get to do that.
That's Steve who did that. So
yeah, isn't it? He has a particular issue with like 3 different people. Steve's one of them. I think there's others, but I don't really. It's just going to be so fucking bad, man.
Yeah,
it's funny because someone asked me, "Is like, do you think it'll be worse than Endgame in terms of how nonsense it is?" It's like, absolutely. It's
100%.
It's built on top of Endgame, so it's like take Endgame's chaotic, tangled up Christmas tree lights that are flickering, and you're building a story on top of that, which they're doing enthusiastically, apparently.
They are. I was just thinking of, you said Christmas tree lights, and I'm thinking Stranger Things and Sean Levy, but no, it's
Ghost Rider gets put on top, just like
right. We got Ghost Rider. The nicest thing I could say about Endgame, a movie where when I walked out of it, I was convinced I liked it, and then the more I talked about it over a 2 or 3 hour live stream, by the end, I was like, I still kind of like it. And everybody in the chat's like, it doesn't sound like you like it very much. I'm like, I don't think I like it very much. And yeah, and I think I've rewatched it only a couple of times, and there's like scenes that I like. If you look at them completely out of context.
I don't know that I've actually watched Endgame since all that time ago. That this it's so funny to like think of Avengers Endgame, which was one of our more major modern events for media, and it's like, yes, 7 years ago. It's like, what the dude? Time is moving way too fast.
Black Panther has been recast. Oh, she looks so sad. Look at her. She's like, oh, I thought I was going to be Black Panther.
That's hilarious. They're taking Black Panther off her.
Oh, and she had some really base takes when it came to COVID. But David Johnson?
He's the one from Alien Romulus, right?
Is he?
The dude in that picture looks like Alien Romulus guy. Or
he does.
In fact, is that picture from Alien Romulus? Can you scroll down? Because the background looks like it could be a ship. Yeah, that's him, right?
Oh, what?
Well, he was. Have you seen The Long Walk?
No, I have not seen The Long Walk.
He's very good in that.
Okay.
That's the only other thing I've seen him in. He's very different than what he's like in Alien Romulus. He might be able to pull it off. I don't know.
Yeah, he wasn't a character like. I didn't hate him in Alien Romulus. I just hated the movie.
No, yeah, I hate the movie. I think he did okay. He's one of the better actors. Just not the fucking the line, the horror. He had the worst line in the movie, unfortunately. The "get away from her, you bitch."
Hey, he might be able to pull it off, and they should have done this from the get-go. Like, this is stupid that they didn't recast him. So I guess Doom's gonna bring T'Challa back to life. I don't know how they're gonna work this out, but hey, if we're gonna give them credit for anything, they did it, and they should have done it a long time ago.
Wait, did you say bring T'Challa back to life?
Yeah, Doom. Like, how do they? Because he's dead.
But he's playing his son, right?
Is he playing his son?
That's what it says there.
Okay, it's his son. Okay, got. Oh, I didn't read it. My reading comprehension not good today.
No, well, what's funny is had it said he's been cast as T'Challa, this makes no difference to me because we're dealing with the fucking multiverse collapsing. So it could easily be T'Challa. It makes no difference at this point mechanically.
They might as well just make it T'Challa.
Yeah, why not? Fuck it.
I don't get it. You're going to be doing a soft reboot, so they're going to age up that kid from the end of Wakanda Forever somehow. He'll get trapped in a pocket dimension and age up or something. Yeah, and again, chat, it's good that they have either a son or T'Challa. I think it just might as well be T'Challa at this point, but fuck it. It's something they should have done. Wakanda Forever is one of the most exploitive, disgusting things I've ever seen Hollywood do, to be honest with you. And it's a really bad movie. On top of that, made a lot of money though.
So these announcements is like, we're going to be getting to Secret Wars eventually, right? Everyone in there, it's like that we're doing our mutants. We've also got Ghost Rider, a possible whatever the fuck is going on with Iron Man. They were saying something about a TV show or whatever for Armor Wars and all that. And then, of course, on top of all that, Black Panther 3.
Okay.
Sure, but like it's like, oh, here goes everyone. After all of that, we're on. It actually reminds me of James Gunn's Reset.
It does. So we're not resetting anything. They're rearranging things.
Yeah.
And no date on that. I was looking for a date. We got a year. Oh, wait, no, here we go. Black Panther 3 will be released on December 15th, 2028.
Okay.
The film will be shot on large format celluloid film. Oh, whoa. They're going to shoot it on film, everybody.
That's crazy.
So I'm guessing Ryan Coogler's directing it. Yes, there he is right there. Ryan Coogler will be directing it.
Boy.
Well, there you go. So Ghost Rider and Black Panther in 2028. No X-Men announcement. Isn't that weird? Maybe they're saving it for last.
Maybe. Are we expecting to get any trailers?
I thought they would at least. I don't think we're going to get any trailers. No, they showed a Spider-Man Brand New Day clip that they mentioned earlier, and maybe you get a Doomsday clip at the end. And when I was there, when they announced Robert Downey Jr., and I was in the press pit with Chris because we snuck in. We just kind of, when the press was going in, Chris is just like, look like you belong here. So I can do that. So we just snuck in and we saw the Fantastic Four footage. But
yeah, I don't know, man. It's I don't know. It's just, I guess you got to keep announcing stuff. You got to keep the ball rolling, the good old MCU and everything. But it just feels like a weird time to be saying Black Panther 3 and Ghost Rider. You know what I mean? Like, we're about to see the peak of their storytelling mountain. And it's like, by the way, those guys, when we're coming back down.
Yeah. Odd. It's really odd. Here's the announcement.
I want to say thank you so much. Thank you, Ryan. Thank you, Kevin. Thank you to this amazing family that I have the honor and the privilege and the blessing.
There you go.
All right.
There you go. He's happy. He's getting paid.
Well, I mean, I don't know about you, but I couldn't give less of a fuck about the story of Black Panther 3 in the MCU.
Well, now, no.
No, yeah. Like, I like Black Panther, but the one that we have sucks so much balls. It's like, oh, you want to see it's not even Black Panther 3. It's the son of Panther.
Like, it's the son of Panther. Yes.
And we got Shuri for 2 Avengers films.
That's an odd trilogy.
Who knows? Yeah. It's a retarded trilogy.
And the best movie he was in Civil War. So
that's the best Black Panther movie.
Yep. But what I'm not sensing here, Mueller, is any real, sure, Ghost Rider's new. Okay, fine. But I'm not sensing anything different.
Does that not feel like they got in a room with Sean Levy and they were like, hey, we've got about 5 different possible projects. What one do you think you could definitely do? And then like, doesn't Ryan Gosling want to be Ghost Rider? Hasn't he mentioned that? And you've worked with him and he's kind of a somewhat of a draw right now, I guess, because of Project Hail Mary and maybe the Bobby stuff is actually getting cited as like, and you're successful with Stranger Things and Deadpool and Wolverine. So they just fast tracked the fuck out of that.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Meanwhile, again, Blade took him, 10 years to cancel?
Whew, that's embarrassing. At least Kevin Feige had the good grace to call himself a loser over that. It's just funny. No, I think you're right. I think they had some names circled for ideas but as far as like taking things in a new direction and you're doing something you should have done in the second movie. So these are all going to be pretty safe. We've got to pay attention to those, that X-Men announcement though. like if Sadie Sink ends up being Jean Grey, it really reeks of Steph mentioned this. My Nerdy Hoe mentioned this. So like it was her who brought it up, or the first person I heard it, is it reeks of, well, she's popular. She's in that popular show.
Well, she's going to be in the Wolverine game that's coming out soon as well.
Is she?
Not like Sadie Sink's Jean Grey, but
no, Jean Grey. Yeah, Jean Grey is. Yes.
I'm assuming you've talked as well about the sizzle reel was shown with Tobey Maguire Spider-Man in it. It's just, getting closer and closer to the confirmation of what we're all going to watch, which is his universe and him getting killed.
In the first few minutes of the movie, dude. When I heard that, I'm like, you got to be fucking kidding me. And it was great because my guy said, oh, you can tell people right now. I'm like, all right, I will.
Absolutely fucking nonsense decision, but of course. And then again, I always bring this up, but it's like, he'll be back. It's like, yeah, fucking they're always back. Leave him alone. I'm just, I don't know when it'll happen, dude, but someday we'll go, whoa, that's 3 announcements in a row that make sense. Wow.
Oh, look, it's a Comic-Con background. The Marvel Studios panel is over, but we are about to interview some cast. So it's done. That's it. That's it. No X-Men talk. No Spider-Man talk.
Less of a fuck about Blade Runner. Sorry, not Blade Runner 3. Jesus, Black Panther 3.
Black.
I also don't care about Blade Runner's 3rd attempt. But no, that just, I don't know. It just feels like they've got nothing really.
Yeah, that's kind of
like Ghost Rider's coming out of nowhere. It's like, yeah, fuck it, I guess.
And Black Panther 3. And you don't announce any X-Men. Still.
Are they waiting to get past Doomsday before they do any of that?
I guess. Yeah, I guess they want to get rid of the old. But man, they've had control of the X-Men for almost 10 years, right? It's got to be 8 years.
What if they like make a huge final exit for the X-Men, Fox X-Men? It's like, we're done. They release their first attempt at a reboot. It flops. So they're like, all right, we'll get them back.
We're gonna Q. Start working out. Get those steroids out. Culture Casino, Sadie Sink is supposedly Jean Grey. I was told Jean Grey.
Yeah, well, that's the major rumors going around everywhere is that she's Jean Grey. I don't know why would we assume anything else at this point. It makes sense.
I thought it was weird.
You could argue that's a choice that makes sense. Making Spider-Man films makes sense. There's a few things that happen in this world that still make sense. There's just not many, and they don't happen in a row.
No, I liked one of the trailers. I'm looking forward to Spider-Man. I've got my Wednesday tickets for the fan screening, and we will see. And I
wish all the luck on it being a good film. But
yes.
I just, the odds are against us.
Yes, they are. For one, if Sadie Sink is Jean Grey, how are they going to work out her being the bad guy? So it has to be another bad guy. It doesn't make a ton of sense unless she's like completely misunderstood. But the plot I heard before I knew who was even in it was when my friend told me Punisher and Hulk are in it, and they will be controlled to some effect, or Hulk will be controlled. And now you see in the trailers, like somebody is taking control of somebody's minds, which could be a Jean Grey power. A really amped up one, but a Negative Man. Yeah, man.
Just saw someone shared image of when they had the thing up where it said Avengers the Kang Dynasty and Secret Wars.
Oh,
the olden days.
And what's funny is the plot they're using for, I told you this before, but for the audience, the plot they're using for Doctor Doom is kind of a riff on what they did with Kang in Avengers Earth's Mightiest Heroes, if you guys recall, for those of you who watch that. By the way, very good cartoon, like really top tier cartoon. But it's kind of a riff on that. Yes, Jean Grey did turn Bobby gay. She did. That did happen in the comics. It's crazy.
They gave a date for Ghost Rider getting in the cinema, right?
They gave a year, 2028. So I'm guessing
that's going to roll in production pretty soon then, right?
Within a few
pre-production, sorry.
Yeah, it has to be pre-production like tomorrow.
I've seen some people speculating, like, what if it just gets fucking kicked down the road until it's out, like Blade, sorry. It's like, well, I guess we'll see. But I feel like the thing about Sean Levy that truly actually is a boon to his abilities is he gets the projects completed. So,
yep.
Which is, gives you loads of points in Hollywood, especially if you bring in box office numbers.
Who's writing it? That's kind of important too.
Yeah.
Michael Waldron.
There was a post the other day that was like, I was worried about Doomsday, but then I found out the guy who wrote Loki is writing it. I was like, oh, that's like catastrophic news, no? But okay. I mean, we've known that for ages. And besides, he wrote like the foundation, right? And then someone's come in and everyone's come in and taken pieces out and put pieces in. So
I'm looking to see if there's, I thought there would be more. I thought they would. It's really weird that they showed a Spider-Man clip, fair, but it really feels like they stayed away from hyping it. I mean, I wasn't there, but you tell me, anybody who was there, like, this is kind of a big movie for them. This could be their biggest movie of the year.
I would have thought they'd want to focus on Doomsday and try to, like, basically, is it worth announcing Ghost Rider? It's like, probably.
Sure, but that's an announcement. Boom, boom, you're gone.
But yeah, you got to, like, if you're trying to structure it, it's like, I guess is that like a teaser that builds it? It's almost like the opening band, maybe, that you get that done, and then it's like, all right, we're moving it. But like, what do you reveal about Doomsday to get everyone hyped? So you probably have to show a scene, right?
Yeah, I thought they would show a scene. Now, maybe they did. Did they? Well, no. Dick Sucking Film would have said so. So they didn't. So they released it. Okay, this is odd. This is a tell, Mahler. They released a trailer that was essentially the CinemaCon trailer that they added some flair to. That tells me that they don't have a movie yet, that they're still working on the movie.
Yeah, they definitely have not locked in the final version.
Yep. Is that Gore? Yeah, disappointing Hall H for Marvel and for a lot of people who got wristbands who weren't allowed in. That's fucked up. But hail Chris Gore. Yeah, I thought they would announce more, and I thought they would talk about Doomsday more, and they didn't.
I'm almost like, I'm thinking, it's like, what should they have done? Because it just feels like, I don't know, guys. This is the big, like, hype moment to build up to the movie now. So probably want to do something.
Gore, correct me if I'm wrong. I'm pretty sure I heard Kevin Feige say that they will not be announcing phases anymore.
Why?
I wonder why.
Because nobody knows the fuck phase 4 and 5 will even, what was that?
No, this is phase 0, apparently, Mahler, according to one of the Russo brothers, and not the fake one on Twitter.
Are we on phase 6 currently, or 5?
This is phase 5.
5 began, was it with
Ant-Man, Quantumania?
Fucking, how are we tracking this? So it's like, okay, so Secret Wars is the end of phase 5?
Yes, that would be my guess.
Okay.
And then we start with Ghost Rider and Black Panther 3. And not the X-Men.
I don't know where to begin with how Ghost Rider, I don't believe, is a good Universe Foundation character.
No, I mean, I love it. I am a huge fan. I'm a dork fanboy
awesome
for it.
Shit, but you probably want to start with someone like X-Men as a start is good, I think.
Dude, Blade. You
Blade's
start
a good
Blade
start,
and you do the Midnight Suns.
Yeah.
Then you gather Ghost Rider and the Man Thing, and you bring in Brother Voodoo, and you could throw in Doctor Strange, get all the supernatural villains, and do a supernatural side of
Moon Knight.
Do a proper Moon Knight. Oh, don't make me sad. That makes me so sad.
I know.
That would be cool as fuck. But no, let's get Sean Levy to do like the Mr. Happy director.
That's what I'm saying, man. Like Sean Levy's Ghost Rider. It's like, oh God. Yeah, let's have Jack Black's Doctor Doom.
do you know this? There was almost a Jack Black Green Lantern.
Oh my God.
This was an idea that was floated out there.
An old cowboy went walking out one dark and
Please
windy
subscribe.
day. Upon a ridge he rested as he went along his way, when all at once a mighty herd of red-eyed cows he saw plowing through the ragged sky.